This is Safe Food, Safe Communities, Unit 3, Separate. In this unit, we will be discussing how to separate food in the kitchen to prevent pathogens from spreading to places we don't want them. Separating food is an important part of food safety and is important to remember in all stages of food preparation and serving, starting at the grocery store and ending on the food plate. Pathogens are sneaky and can easily spread to other places. Separating food is an easy way to decrease the spread of pathogens. Raw meat and seafood always need to be separated from other foods. Let's start in the grocery store. Even raw meat and packaging can have bacteria on the packaging. Wrap raw meat in a plastic bag and keep them separate from other foods in your cart. When bagging food after it has been purchased, make sure that raw meat is placed in separate bags as well. If raw meat is going to be cooked and consumed within a few days, it can be placed in the refrigerator. The refrigerator is another place where it is easy for raw meat to touch other foods. Be sure to put raw foods in a separate part of the refrigerator to avoid contamination. When possible, put raw meat as close to the bottom of the refrigerator as possible. This is because it is common for meat packages to drip and leak juices that could contain pathogens. By keeping meat on the lower shelf, the juices will not drip on another ready-to-eat food item. Raw meat and other foods should be cut on separate cutting boards. Never cut raw meat on a cutting board, then use the same board to cut other foods, such as vegetables. If you need to use the same cutting board, be sure to cut the meat, transfer the cut meat to another dish, wash the cutting board and knife with warm, soapy water and dry. Only under this condition can the same cutting board be used. Use gloves when handling food, especially if you are preparing food for a large group of people. Remember that your hands still need to be washed before putting on gloves. Also, replace your gloves after handling raw meat or touching other objects or people. If you are marinating your meat, do not use the marinade after raw meat has been in contact with it. The only way a marinade can be reused after touching raw meat is if it has been boiled after. Remember that any food that has been in contact with raw meats needs to be treated as if it was a raw food item. The only time meat can be in contact with ready-to-eat food items is after the meat has been thoroughly cooked. In the next unit, we will be learning how to cook food and how to know when it is safe to eat.